Hello gorgeous souls, and welcome back to another pick a card reading where we are going to delve into what is next. You've been through a massive transformation and I can feel that, and that is why your spirit guides, my spirit guides were just like, you need to come on here and do this reading because you are wondering, okay, what is next? I have been through this transformation. I am ready for that clean slate. I'm ready for that next thing. Okay, so welcome back. If this is your first time here, I'm so excited to have you here. My name is Ashley. I am a clinical nutritionist, a manifestation coach, and spiritual guide. And let's just dive in because I am just so excited. So take a moment to pick a card, any card. First one is trust. Second one is acceptance. Now really use and tune into your intuition. And your third one is divinely guided. Beautiful. So you can head to the comments now and find the timestamp for your particular pile, and I will see you in the reading. Bye. Hello, pile one. You were drawn into this reading by this particular card. Trust is beautiful. And first of all, when I was lighting the candle, it was this huge flame that was coming up. So I'm really feeling the energy for today is that fiery energy of, I have done the work. Now, like, what is next? Who am I becoming? You know, what was this transformation all for? It was crazy, and it's really alongside the energy. This is a timeless reading, of course, but we have just been through such a massive transformation time. So I feel like everyone has gone through somewhat of a transformation, and now it's that in between of, okay, what is next? What is my next move? So what I'm really picking up for your first card is really, I feel like you've been through a period of time where you have had your hands over your eyes. So you've been through, I'm kind of, getting a karmic cycle. And I'm also getting, this isn't just a karmic cycle, from your generation. I'm also getting that you have been through a karmic cycle from past lives as well. So what I'm seeing, in these stars is passed away relatives from different generations. I always remember my Nana, who was a clairvoyant, she would always say, before she passed away, she would say, look at the sky. The brightest star in the sky, that is me. So whenever I see the brightest star in the sky, I always think of, a past relative, a loved one who's looking down over us. And these relatives and past generations are literally watching you, and they've been watching you go through this transformation. And I'm just hearing and getting a full body shivers here as well, is that they're so proud of you for the work that you have done to remove your hands from your eyes and really see the truth. See the truth of who you are. See the truth of the cycle that you have been in, the karmic cycle that you have been in, and to go through that transformation, even though it was quite hard. I'm feeling that because we don't just have our hands over our eyes for no reason. There's a reason that we're ignoring this, because sometimes it's bigger than us. Sometimes it's bigger than, I just want to take a deep breath in because that's really, like, I felt like I was holding onto my breath. Like it was a tough cycle that you had to break, and you are the generational curse breaker. And that's not something that is completely easy to do. Absolutely not. There's a reason that generations after generations haven't done it, because they wish they could have done it for you, to not pass it on to you, but they lived their lives with their hands over their eyes. And you are the one to remove that and to see the truth and to break that patterning once and for all. So, like, a huge congratulations for being on the other side of that. I can only imagine what you have been through, and it is something to be so, so proud of yourself for. So I am going to pick some more cards to see what is next for pile 1 after this huge transformation that they've been through. Please give us some guidance on what is next for pile 1. Beautiful, thank you. We get another one. Oof, thank you. Yes. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Oh, I'm loving your colors, pile 1. This is just stunning. Can we take a moment to really have a look at these colors that are coming through? So we've got the pink, the blues, the purples. So I really feel like you have ascended your energetic frequency, and you have really moved through a lot of dark energy, and a lot of, you know, that karmic cycle is quite a dark, thick energy. I'm really seeing a dark, you know, clouded, thick, almost like a smoky type of energy or cloud that was really surrounding you for such a long time. And you've really transmuted a lot of that. So whatever you've been doing, amazing, amazing, amazing. And I can really see from this first card here, so you have been on a huge journey, like a huge journey, and you have, like, you are almost to the other side. It's almost like, you know, you've been in the ocean, so the depth of the subconscious, the depth of that transmutation, and, you know, removing your hands from your eyes and really seeing the truth. So you had to venture really deep to do that. And now it's like coming to the other side of that journey. And really here, you're coming to that land. And I was just like picking up this purple here. So purple's, you know, that spiritual color. So you're really, you know, graduating from that spiritual karmic cycle that you have broken. So that's really, really powerful, pile 1. And I'm really feeling that, you know, on the other side of this here, it's really this beautiful space. It's kind of like, have you been trying to manifest a new house? Like, I'm really getting, or like foundations, you're really wanting to create some more solid foundations in your life. You're sick of going through the water. The water is, you know, it's all over the place. Sometimes we have a big wave, and sometimes we get pulled under with a rip, and sometimes, yeah, it's still and calm, but a lot of the time it's turbulent. We're getting knocked around, and it's like lesson after lesson after lesson. And I really see, like, with these strong pillars, that it's like, okay, foundation. I want to create more solid foundation. And I really, truly want to receive what I have been asking for here. It's like, it's so potent. These women here standing there with, with the glow in their heart. Oh, I'm just getting such a powerful feeling, like you're truly coming to a whole new chapter of your life. Even if you don't realize it just yet, you're walking to a whole new timeline. That's what I'm really picking up. You're walking through and shifting to a whole new parallel reality. Like, it's no longer going to be the same. It's like literally everything is shifting in your life, and that's not something to be scared of. I think that is such a powerful thing, because in order to shift our external reality, we have to first understand that reality already exists, and you've done the work to quantum shift, and it's just about walking up these stairs and just stepping through that doorway into a whole new reality. And I truly believe that these next cards is all about really stepping into that new identity. So I feel like, okay, your old identity is back here, and we keep kind of like stepping, should I step back into my old identity? The one that was, stuck almost in that cycle, or am I going to give myself permission to step into this absolute queen energy? It does not matter what gender you associate with or identify with, but it's really about stepping into that power. You can see here, again, she's got her hands over her face and her eyes. So it's really about saying, no, I'm not going back to that old identity. I'm not going back to that old patterning that I was stuck in for so long. I am going to choose to step into my power. I'm going to choose to listen to that higher guidance. And I'm going to choose this new identity, and I'm going to remove those hands from my face. It is like seriously a pattern. It has come up again. So I've got two women here with their hands over their face. So it's really about, how can we show up in our authenticity? How can we truly be seen in this new powerful identity? And another thing here as well, I feel like there's been a lot of seriousness as you've been moving through these turbulent waters. So it's really about, how can we incorporate some more play and fun into your life? Because that is going to be so important for you to really come out of your shell and remove your hands. See how we've gone from like covering up the face and really being, I'm not sure about this, to here I am. Here I am, world. You either love me or you can just not look at me. The option is yours. It's not about trying to please everyone. I think people pleasing is really manipulative in a way, because we cannot control how someone else feels about us. And by trying to, we're not only dimming our light to try and fit in, but we're also not being true to ourselves. And when we're not being true to ourselves and showing the world our true authentic self, that is when we get stuck in these patterns. That is when we try to hide ourselves away. So I feel like throughout this journey, you've really been uncovering who it is that you truly are. so that you can step through this portal into a whole new timeline, the timeline that you actually want to be in. And there's going to be a lot of celebration once you actually say, hello world, this is me. This is the identity. This is me. And it's just like this celebration that is coming from that. I'm really picking up that, you know, that 3 of Cups. Like, it's just beautiful celebration energy. So I'm going to pick some tarot cards for you to get a little bit more picture of, I'm feeling into pile 1. Once they actually fully step into this new identity, what is the result that they are going to experience after stepping into this new identity? What is the result of stepping into this new identity and being like, hello world, stop the boat right now. I freaking love this for you. Like, what? The 10 of Cups is like happily ever after a tough cycle. So you have been through a tough cycle. You have ventured through the subconscious. You have done the work. It's about taking those steps up and removing the mask, removing the hands away from your face and being like, this is me. This is me. And the result of doing this, I mean, this is possibly one of the best cards in the entire tarot. And that just literally jumped out to be like, if you, like, and I'm not saying that you need to, of course, like everyone's on their own journey. If you need to go back and forth, that is completely okay. But what your spirit guides are saying, what the universe is saying, is that if you remove that mask and truly step into this new identity and be like, hello world, this is me, there is celebration, there is 10 of Cups. Like, this is the happily family, the white picket fence, the wish fulfillment, the like, oh, can we just take a moment to look at that? Like, all of your cups are fulfilled. And I really was actually picking up a house. So I'm feeling into, this might be a specific message, but for some of you here, it's just like you're looking for that settling down. You're looking for the happy family, the white, I keep like picturing the white picket fence. Like, this may be very specific, but it's a white picket fence. And this is what you're after. And this is what is coming for you. So pile 1, I mean, it does not get much better than this. Oh, so after this transformation that you have been through to remove the mask, to step into your authenticity, to step into your light, like from that space, it's just, you know, showing the world now who you are and removing those hands and being like, this is who I am. You either like it or you leave it, whatever, because I am living my 10 of Cups reality. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm so excited for you. Please tell us how you go in the comments so we can cheer you on and like just cheer you on in your authenticity, because we are all about that. I am all about that. This channel is all about that. And you should be so proud of yourself. Oh, I just want to give you the biggest squeeze. So that is all that I have for you, pile 1. If you loved this video and you feel called, definitely follow along. This community needs more of you. And yeah, like, comment, whatever you feel called to do. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. So you were drawn to this beautiful card, And I'm loving the green in your card and your crystal as well. So that is just such a beautiful color. So I feel like really calm as I'm talking for your pile. So I love your energy. It's just such a beautiful, calming energy. I just feel like, oh, you're such a soft, beautiful soul. So welcome. I'm so excited to see you here. So first of all, I am really picking up from this card is that you have been doing the work, honey. You have absolutely been doing the inner work. So I really see you've really become the best version of you. And I was really getting the image in my mind of you've either gone through a tough cycle or a heartbreak. I'm kind of picking up a heartbreak. And that heartbreak has kind of left you with this feeling of, you know what, I'm going to become the best version of myself that I can possibly become. And go you, because you have been through a massive glow up, transformation. I can literally feel that. Like you've literally been through a glow up. It's just like you have been taking care of your health, your wealth, your just everything about you just feels so amazing. And as we know, and you would know this very well, is that our external world and how people see us is a reflection of how we see ourselves. So it's really apparent to me that you have been doing that internal work of really truly, for the lack of a better word, accepting and loving all parts of yourself. And you've come to this point now where you're just like, okay, what is now? Like, what is next for me? Like, I've been through this huge glow up. What's the result of going through this transformation? So let's dive in and get some more cards on this. And I'm feeling really pulled to go straight to the tarot for you. So let's see, like, what is next for pile 2 after their glow up? So excited to see this. I'm so excited for you because I have a good feeling about this. Yes. Okay. So you've been doing a lot of deep diving, and I feel like you've been doing a lot of journaling almost. That might be a specific message, but I feel like you've really been taking stock of your life and being like, what do I want? You know, this might, if it's a love situation, it's kind of like, what do I want from a partner? Because I was sick of people treating me the way that they were treating me. And now that I've been through this glow up, it's really you've got a fresh perspective on yourself. You've got a fresh perspective on what you want from a partner moving forward. And I really feel like from the 8 of Cups, it's kind of like you're walking away from feeling like you weren't valued. You're walking away from feeling like you had to put in all of the effort into the relationship, or organizing the dates, or, you know, walking away from that painful situation where you did have that heartbreak. I'm not sure what happened, but I want to just give you the biggest hug because, yeah, it feels like it really left you out in the cold. And I really saw that with the bottom of the deck with the 5 of Cups. It's kind of like it really left you disappointed. And it's kind of like the 5 of the Cups is like left out in the cold. not looking at these two beautiful cups that they have over here, but looking at all of these spilt cups. But I feel like you're literally walking away from this energy. You're removing the cloak and you're actually looking at those two full cups as an opportunity to really do this inner work. And you've spent, I feel like quite a significant time working on yourself and really looking at like all parts of yourself and looking and loving, and how you can really love all parts of yourself so that can be reflected in, the next partner or the next situation that you attract into your life. So I feel like I don't even want to put that over there. I want to put that here because I feel like you're walking away from that energy. So let's get some clarity on, so that was, that past energy. What is next for pile 1? Please get some guidance on what is next for pile 1. Thank you. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love this. Love, love, love. So you got the Emperor and you've got the 6 of Wands. So I really feel here, I'm getting like this strong sensation from the 6 of Wands is that look at all of these people lining up to get a chance to either go on a date with you, or if it's not love that you're seeking and it is success, it's more like that recognition of, wow, look at pile 1's glow. Do I keep saying pile 1? Pile 2. Look at pile 2's glow up. I'm so sorry if I keep saying pile 1. My gosh, there must be something in pile 1 as well that may resonate. But pile 2, look at their glow up. My gosh, get in line. You've got so many options now. And what I really feel for you, pile 2, is that you're here like sitting on your throne being like, yeah, I am. Look at me. Like, I have been through a glow up. I'm no longer tolerating what I was tolerating before. I have walked away from that with the 8 of Cups. You have done the internal work and you have really, you've got a whole fresh perspective on life, on who you want to attract. So all of these people who are lining up and they're noticing you, and you might start even getting more people reaching out to you. I'm getting Tinder. I feel like this is seriously a love reading. If this is not for you, then, I really feel like that success picture, or just more recognition, just more people being like, whoa, pile 2, what is going on? And it's not even like you've been through a huge external glow up, but as we know, when we go through an internal glow up, people look at us differently. That is how we become magnetic. Is a lot of people think, if I manipulate the outside of myself and do all of these things to my face or get a haircut or whatever it is, and to some degree, yes, but what makes you super magnetic is the inner work, right? Is actually looking at those uncomfortable things, those parts of ourselves that we didn't love. The 5 of Cups, where we're constantly focusing on the things that we didn't like about ourselves. And then, you have walked away from that and really done that internal work. And oh my goodness, are the eyes on you, pile 2. That is just, look at it. Look at all those people. And now it's your decision to be like, okay, who am I going to choose here? Who is the acceptable suitor? Or it's like, if it's success, for an example, it's kind of like sitting on the throne and being like, well, do I want to work with that person? Or, you know, do they actually fit my dream client criteria? Like, you've got so much more strong boundaries. The Emperor I see as like really, you know, that strong, like disciplined, just really having those strong boundaries, and no one can fuck with him. So that is really what I'm seeing for you. Pile number 2. So I'm really feeling that is so powerful. And really cool. Like, if there's any last messages for pile 2, what is going on? What is next for pile 2? Woo! Yes. Oh, I just feel like I'm actually going to grab that one actually. I feel like there is quite a bit of worry that is happening for you about actually going out in the public. And even though you have been through a glow up, even though you are super magnetic and attractive right now, it's like there's still a little bit of like lingering, oh, you know, what if, like, is this truly a glow up? Like, have I truly done enough work here? Maybe I should, you know, stay home. You know, it's kind of like, I feel like you actually went through quite a big heartbreak almost, that you're stressing that, what if that happens to me again? Can I really trust that person? Are they going to ghost me again? Or are they going to not actually be what I thought they were going to be? I feel like there's a little bit of that going on. So I would be wary of that, pile 2, because what I'm seeing for the rest of your reading is just so beautiful and powerful. And that's probably why you've been guided to this particular reading, because of those thoughts that were coming up of like, oh, you know, can I actually trust someone to enter my life? Or if it's a client or whatever it is, I really feel like there's another person here. And because you did go through quite a significant heartbreak. But what I would say is that, like, leave that in the past. Leave that with the 5 of Cups and be like, you know what? I'm going to trust again. I'm going to put myself out there again, because as soon as you do that, I'm really feeling like you're going to start getting so much attention and your person is out there. They are literally out there waiting for you to show up in your light. They have been waiting for you to shift your energetic frequency, because that's all it is, right? Our person is always out there, but it's our ability to do this inner work and love all parts of ourselves, because we want to attract someone at that similar energetic frequency. So if we aren't loving ourselves, or we don't have those energetic boundaries up, or yada, 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 then we're going to attract someone at a lower frequency. And that's why, like, you're leaving those people behind. Like, you're like, I'm no longer tolerating that anymore. I want my knight in shining armor. And they are literally out there waiting for you to show up. So pile 2, show up in whatever the way that is. Like, go and make that Tinder account. Go to that event that you've been putting off. Go do that thing that you're, you know, stressing about, because leave that in the past. That is no longer you. You've been through a glow up. So own that. Absolutely own that, because my gosh, I am so excited for you. Because please comment down below when this person enters into your life, or how you're putting yourself out there to actually attract them, because that is truly how we manifest what we desire. Yes, we can sit at home and do all of the inner work, but until we actually put ourselves out there, until we actually say, hey world, this is me, then we are just going to continuously not attract them. So that's not a vibe. They're out there waiting for you. So go for it, pile 2. I love you so much. You're amazing, and I cannot wait to see who this knight in shining armor is for you. So I am so excited, and if you liked this reading, please, and if you feel called, follow us along, join the community. Would love to have you. Like the video, all of the things, but until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So you were drawn in by this beautiful card, and straight away the messages that are coming through is that girl or boy or whoever you identify with is literally, you're like, damn, I am trusting my intuition. I am no longer trusting anyone else to tell me what to do or how I should do it. You have been through a massive transformation of really taking your power back. So you can really see that she's holding this this stick or whatever it is with this intuitive eye on it, and it's just like, I am empowered. I am taking my power back. And I am no longer taking people's advice that no longer resonate with me. So that is so powerful. I see that you're just really standing in your power. And I feel like, with the mountains in the background, that it's kind of like you've been through this journey of taking other people's advice, even though deep down you knew that it didn't actually resonate with you. Or maybe you even didn't actually know that it resonated with you, but afterwards you realize that, hang on a second, why did I take that information? That information wasn't actually meant for me. So I feel like you've been through a whole journey of peeling back the layers to find your true inner voice, to find how your intuition and your higher self communicates with you. And now you're at that point of like, okay, what's next? I've been through this transformation. Now what is next? How am I going to use my intuition to create my dream life? So that is so powerful. Let's dive in and find some more oracle cards for you. So I'm being drawn to the intuitive deck because we're talking about intuition. So let's see. Hello. Beautiful. So we received the, okay, beautiful. So we received for you the crown chakra and other people. So what I was really talking about is that you have been on a journey of really taking other people's advice. Maybe you've invested into other people because you put them on a pedestal and then you said, I must use their information. Like there is no judgment from over here, because I have done that myself in my own journey. And we are on that path to learn and uncover your own inner voice. And that is so powerful when you can come to that place where, yes, of course we want to take information from other people. We want to learn and grow and expand, but we also want to be congruent and say and filter that information through our intuition. And that is such a powerful thing that you have done, because you're no longer just saying, oh, I need this person in my life. You're coming from that place of, does this person actually expand me? Does this person actually really, do I feel intuitively called to take this person's advice? And the crown chakra. So I feel like you've done a lot of opening, and you're opening up to, I'm getting like some gifts coming through here. So you're really opening up to like your higher self through the crown chakra, and you might be in that space of actually receiving downloads, and that's such a powerful space to be in. And it's about trusting that those downloads that are coming through as well, and trusting that, you know, you are being guided by your higher self, and not being afraid of these gifts that are starting to evolve for you. So that is such a beautiful energy, and I'm being called to get a couple more oracle cards. So pile 3, what is next for pile 3? Can we get some more guidance? What is next for pile 3? I do apologize, someone is mowing next door, so I hope you can't hear that. What is next for pile 3? Thank you. Drawn to that one. Okay, beautiful. What is next for pile 3? Ooh la la! Oh, okay, so we got a few. I feel like I'm just going to take that one. So I feel like, yes. Look, okay, can we just appreciate that we have got 2 cards and they both are lying down. So, okay, I just wanted to say, like, a question just popped into my mind of, where are you resisting or pushing so hard? I feel like there's a lot of like the pushing here of trying to make something happen, where it's just, you know, I feel a lot of resistance. And through this transformation, of course, you know, when we go through a transformation of really uncovering and listening to our intuition, we get to a space of, you know, can I trust my intuition, or do I still have to do that whole like forcing to try and make things happen myself, or can I actually let that guidance come through? So what I was really picking up, it's like you've been through that whole journey and transformation of like trusting yourself and really stepping into your power, like I was talking about here. And what I'm really seeing here from these cards is, you know, you really have to surrender here and let go, because I feel like there is, to get 2 cards where you are lying down and just really actually receiving, like, look at this card here. So you're receiving those downloads from your higher self, from the quantum. So that's what I really pick up from this here, is the quantum field. So, you know, with quantum physics, we know that in the quantum, there is limitless possibilities. There is already the version of you who is living the life that you desire. And what it's really asking you to do here, you know, from this point of like, what is next? It's really being in that space of surrender. It's really being in that space of letting go and actually receiving that and trusting that guidance, trusting that you are receiving that information from the quantum to be able to step into that new timeline where everything that you desire already exists. Because in the quantum, all of the past and all of the future possibilities already exist in the now. So it's not about pushing and forcing and trying to make things happen in an amount of time, because time is a construct that we have created, right? It's about actually receiving the information from that version of you who is in the quantum, who already exists, who's already living in that life. And I might actually post for you down in the comments a really powerful meditation to tap into this higher self, to tap into that version of you who already exists, to get actually super duper clear on who is that version of you and how can you start showing up as them from the get-go, from this point, because that is when we collapse time and you quantum jump into that new reality. So it's really asking you to just absolutely surrender and let go. What I'm picking up here is that you are truly supported. Look at all of these flowers that are just supporting you. You have so much a flow of guidance that is coming through. You just have to let it in. And by letting it in, I used to hear this terminology all of the time and be like, what do you actually mean, let this in? I need to do more and take more action. But in reality, action without actually being truly tapped into that information is just going to be empty action. It's not going to lead us anywhere. And you've probably found that as you've been through these other mountains of taking all of that action and taking other people's advice, and then you realize, hang on a second, that actually didn't get me where I want to go. So let's try something new. Let's shake up the energy. Let's actually get truly aligned. So spend some time in nature. Absolutely ground yourself and really allow that to start to flow in for you, because honestly, the information that is going to come through is just going to quantum leap you into that new reality. So why not take advantage of that? We're all running around like headless chooks sometimes, when in reality it's your higher self is up there being like, stop, just calm down for a second, just listen to me, and I'll actually tell you the answer. So that is really what I recommend. So what is next for pile 3? Can I get some more guidance? I'm using the tarots. Yes, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. So yes, pile 2 got this one as well. So it's really, I feel like there's a bit of overthinking going on, as we all do, right? And I always say, intuition is found in our body. Our body leads us to our dream life. And when we are stuck in our head and we're making decisions from the logical mind, our logical mind is limited. It is limited to the experiences that we have had in this lifetime. Whereas our body and our intuition is limitless. It has access to the quantum, which is going to shift your entire reality by actually coming out of the headspace and into the body. So super, super powerful. I'm actually picking up a father figure here. So you may have either a father or father figure who has been quite a logical part of your life. And maybe you were trying to impress them by, showing up and doing all of these things that you didn't actually want to do. And that's okay. That is totally normal. That has been part of my journey and experience as well. And something that has really helped me is recognizing that you can't you can't change anyone, and it's not your job to change anyone. It's your job to continuously work on yourself, continuously come back to your truth, and know that while some people are like really logical, and that is okay, that is their pathway, and what you decide to do may be very illogical, and it's very important to find a community of, you know, people who are also doing illogical things. That is my advice. Absolutely. Join the community here, subscribe to the channel, would love to have you here. We are all about the illogical, because that is really going to help you step out of that headspace and into the body, is recognizing that you don't have to choose that logical path. And it's also doing some of that healing around the father figure of, you know, we can never truly, like when we're trying to seek someone else's approval and love, that's actually taking a huge chunk of our identity away from us. So it's recognizing that we can't change anyone. It's not our job to change anyone, and we can love ourselves and we can heal ourselves. And by doing that and coming back to your truth, that is truly when you're going to step into your power and actually receive that guidance and follow that guidance as well. Because there is so much success on the other side of following your intuition. Like, oh my goodness. And I'm really picking up, so the Chariot card is all about, you know, success, movement forward, quantum leaps. Like, it's super, super powerful. And what I'm really picking up is that, you know, we want to accept all parts of ourselves, the light and the dark. And when we do that, we get both, like we get our energy in alignment, and we start actually taking that forward motion and see, like, we're receiving that guidance. We're loving both parts of ourselves. We're accepting both parts of ourselves. We're being that clear channel. We're tapping back into our body. And my, oh my, oh my, oh my, is success coming in your life. So that is so powerful, because yes, okay, we've been in a little bit of our heads, and that's okay. We can leave that in the past, because you've been through a massive transformation, and you're being like, okay, like, where next? And you're really being asked to, like, really sit with this and go out in nature and actually get into that receivership space of letting go and being like, okay, I'm surrendered here. Like, what is my next movement? Get out of your head and back into the body. And really, with this emperor, the father figure here, it's accepting and loving all parts of yourself. Because when you do that, and you actually trust yourself to do the illogical thing and make those moves, then my oh my, pile 3, there is some huge success coming your way, whatever that looks like for you. So I am so excited for you. I have really loved your reading today. If you've loved it, then definitely follow along and join the community. Would love to have you like this video. Jump in the comments and let us know, like, what success you're heading towards, and really let us know just your experience and your biggest takeaways from this reading. So I am sending you all of the love and light along your journey moving forward. You have got this. You have absolutely got this. Like, you have so much success coming your way. So get out of your own way and head towards that Chariot vibes, okay? So I will see you in the next video. Bye!